What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Shout out to everybody for being here, guys. At all, we are now live, guys. We are now live, guys. I do apologize for the late stream. Unfortunately, we did have some errands to go run, and we did not expect this league to fill up this quick, guys. We are now at all. We are now doing live. We are now doing team reviews. Please let me know if you want your team reviewed. All right, guys, we are now doing team reviews, guys, meaning if you want your team reviewed, please let us know and we will review your team. This is how the draft looks so far, guys. This is how the draft looks so far. I hope everybody's enjoying their day so far, guys. All right, guys. On my villain arc, last night draft, 3 tight end isn't crazy. Hey, man, Brent, if you say so, bro. I think the problem with the 3 tight end you did yesterday, Brent, was that you did 7, 8, and 9. If you did like 13, 14, 15, I get it. But you did like 7, 8, 9. Those are like prime spots to get people. Those are like the prime spots to get people. So in my opinion, the 3 tight end, I feel like you should have done it just a tad bit later, and it would have worked out better for you, personally. Guys, sorry, so many people are chatting with me right now. I'm trying to chat with them back. All right, let's go ahead and see who needs some reviews here, guys. I believe Smitty wanted a review. Let's go ahead and take care of Smitty's team real quick. It was 8 and 9. Yeah, see, 8, 9, and 10 is still very valuable. For example, look who I got in the 8, 9, and 10 this draft, right? I got Dobbins, who's a running back 1, JCM, who's the running back 1, and Jacoby Myers, who's a wide receiver 1. So, you know, you could get a lot of value with the 8, 9, 10, in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and see Smitty's team real quick. Smitty did start off phenomenal. Guys. Smitty's first 4 picks were James Cook, Saquon, Pickens, and Ladd. And then he kind of went off the cliff with Chuba, Jalen Warren, and Courtland Sutton. Now, don't get me wrong, Chuba, I don't hate on him, bro. I have a lot of Chuba, but we can't just dismiss Jonathan Brooks from that running back group. Jalen Warren is not going to be the running back 1. I am sorry, Smitty. If we look at betting props, right, at the betting pros, on the Vegas lines of Jalen Warren, he's actually not projected a lot of rushing yards. That means he's not going to get the goal line back role. He's only projected 600 rushing yards. Now, I know he's more of a receiving back than a rushing back. He's going to get those checkdowns. But, man, Rico was getting checkdowns last year too. And Rico is projected, I believe, about 100 more yards. No, my bad, 150 more rushing yards. And he's projected more touchdowns than Jalen Warren. So think about this, right? Jalen Warren's projected 600 rushing yards. Rico's projected 750. That's 150 more rushing yards than Jalen Warren. That's a lot, Smitty. So you do have to be very careful with that, my brother. And Courtland Sutton is a wide receiver too. With the Denver, man, I'd be very concerned with Troy Franklin. Troy Franklin and Courtland Sutton last year, I believe it was till week 8, were neck and neck in points, neck and neck in receiving targets, and neck and neck in touchdowns and yards per everything. And then I think he got a little hurt, or something happened, and then he kind of digressed. But Troy Franklin was doing his thing last year too, so we can't dismiss that. So I don't like your 3rd picks over there. And then you have Sam Laporta, who I don't mind, don't get me wrong, but it is a 3-flex league, and I don't know if I would have picked the tight end that early. For example, I'm here at the 11, and I have the chance to take Patrick Mahomes here as my first quarterback, which is phenomenal. And now for my tight end, I could go ahead and take a tight end here as well and not be concerned how my team is going to do. Let me go ahead and see everything else here. Let me go ahead and see who I'm taking on the way back here. Jalen McMillan's ADP did get moved up as well. Boston's ADP got moved up. There's a lot of ADPs that got fixed recently, guys. I do think at the 12th too, I'm not going to get better value on, I'm pretty sure Golder's not going to come back to me. And Goddard is one of those tight ends I'm trying to target just a little bit more of. Don't get me wrong, I do like Ferg,
come on, dude.
but unfortunately Ferg's last year was not very good. But going back to Smitty's team real quick, guys. Smitty, I'm not saying I don't like the team, right? Your quarterback with T-Law is amazing. All right, your running backs are phenomenal. Your wide receivers are phenomenal. Your tight ends phenomenal. But then we get to your flex in a 3-flex league, and none of those flexes are trustworthy. Chuba's not trustworthy. Jalen Warren's not trustworthy, and Courtland Sutton's not trustworthy at all. Now you can make the argument that Courtland Sutton has better chemistry with Bo Nix and Jalen Waddle, but they traded a first-round pick for Jalen Waddle. Waddle's lighting it up in camp right now. So, and I know you like Waddle as well because I seen how you draft. You have a lot of Waddle as well. I don't know if you're a Denver fan, but Sutton it doesn't look like he's going to be that guy because he's a year older and Troy Franklin is catching up to him. Now, you do have Jaden Reed, Stephon Diggs, and Jalen Nailor. I don't mind Jaden Reed and Stephon Diggs, and Jalen Nailor can have some upside, so I don't mind your bench, but your flexes are a bit weary. But this is still a very solid team, man. Your first 4 picks were phenomenal. Unfortunately, it's not one of the best teams I've seen. It's not one of the worst teams I've seen. The rating I would have to give this team probably is going to be a 6. I don't hate it. I'm going to give it a 6.8 out of 10, Smitty. It's actually a strong team if you're looking at it on paper. For example, if Chuba is the running back 1, if Jalen Warren is going to be the running back 1, and if Sutton still plays like he does, this is a great team. But you just need some ifs for that, and I don't fully trust it. Yeah, so I don't trust it. So I will give it a 6.8, brother. I appreciate you. Let me go see if anybody else wants to review at all. Anyone else want to review? Yeah, does anyone else want to review, guys? Let me know. I didn't take a T till round 8, and the combo of Kittle, Kelsey, and Likely is insane during the season. I'll probably sell off Kelsey or Kittle. I don't blame you, but even Likely's too early. I think you got Likely at like round 9 or something, or I don't know when you got round 10 even. That's really early for Likely. I mean, look where Likely's going here, right? I mean, Likely went at the end of the 10th here somehow, but usually Likely goes around like the 12th round, maybe the 13th, 11th round. So let's see who. Okay, Smitty, I took care of you. Maddie, Poopy Papa Wood, team review. Yes, sir. I'm reviewing teams on YouTube. And Jay Crazy. All right, let me go ahead and take care of your teams, guys. Maddie wants to review. Maddie, welcome, my brother. Drake May is going to be a great quarterback. Swift and Rico are going to be good running backs, but Rico has Jalen Warren to compete with. Now, I did hype up Jalen and Rico just now, but Jalen Warren is not someone you should just dismiss. Jamar Chase and Devontae are going to be great wide receivers. McBride's going to be a great tight end. You have Brock Bowers, Aaron Jones, and KC. Brock Bowers, Jordan Tyson, and Aaron Jones. I'm sorry. Tyson's injured right now. We don't know when he's coming back. We don't know if it's going to be week 2, week 3, week 4. Even if he does, what's his role going to be there? I don't fully love Tyson at the 6'10" over guys like Mekhi Lemon. I would take Mekhi Lemon over Jordan Tyson at this moment. I would take Brian Thomas over him, Parker Washington over him, Chris. I would take Tyson over Godwin. But I would take DK Metcalf over Jordan Tyson. So now, don't get me wrong, Tyson has upside. He's a rookie. He's a great rookie. But unfortunately, his injury does scare me right now. He did not compete in the combine. He did not compete in any of the senior drills or anything like that. He hasn't competed in any of the practice. So I would just be a little bit wary of Tyson. And Aaron Jones is injury prone. So you have 2 people that I'm not the biggest fans of. Let me see who I'm taking here real quick, guys. I have Mahomey here. And I think the last tier of the quarterbacks is Matthew Stafford. So I'm going to go ahead and take him. But I take Jordan Tyson over DK easily. I would take DK personally because DK is proven he can do work. Tyson is just injury prone right now. We don't know what's exactly going to be happening with him. But I could see the argument for both. They're a coin flip for me personally. But he's injury prone and Aaron Jones is injury prone, right? So both of these guys are injury prone. So then you drafted KC, who's with the Cleveland Browns. Brian Robinson isn't going to do anything. Omar Cooper isn't going to do anything. And Singleton isn't going to do anything. And KC is in a wide receiver committee right now. So your bench needs a lot of work. Your flex 2 and 3 are injury prone. And your running back 2 with Dowdle is competing with Jalen Warren. So I don't fully love this team at all, man. I think the strongest is your wide receivers and your tight end room with Trey McBride and Brock Bowers. But instead of Brock Bowers, you definitely have to go running back. Your running backs are Swift and Rico Dowdle, and I don't like that at all for you. And then your third running back is Aaron Jones, who's injury prone. And then you also have Jordan Tyson, who's injury prone. I think this is on the weaker side, Maddie, for sure. I think I'm going to give this team a 5.1 out of 10, brother. It just needs a lot of work personally, and there's a lot of question marks for your flex 2, your flex 3, and your bench as well. But with that being said, shout out to you for being here. I appreciate you. Let me see who I'm taking here on the way back. No one here excites me. I heard Trey Harris is a sleeper, guys. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but Trey Harris is apparently a sleeper. But so is Stribling.
Come on!
I'll go with Trey Harris first, though. All right, guys. But with that being said, 5.1 out of 10 for you, Maddie. Shout out to you for being here. Let's go ahead and take care of Easy. Easy was next. All right, Easy. Review. I got you, California. Who's your team? No more Shaheed. Sean did the season on a high note. Tyson's going to be... It's not about Tyson not being a solid wide receiver, too. It's about his injury, Brent. It's about his injury. He hasn't practiced. He hasn't done anything. He's going to be eased up. He's going to be eased up here. He's not going to be right away. You know what I mean? All right, Easy. Let's go ahead and take care of your team. Why are we drafting Brandon Ayuk and Adonai Mitchell there? That's not making sense. Prescott's going to be a good quarterback, but, man, Prescott over Drake May is definitely a choice. Let me know why you're taking Dak Prescott over Drake May. Yeah, I don't know why we're doing there. You have Harold Fannin. Why are we drafting George Kittle here? I don't fully understand that. Kenneth Walker and Scatterbo are going to be great running backs for you, though. Lamb and Garrett Wilson are going to be great wide receivers, but the problem with Kenneth Walker and Cam Scatterbo is that they're both injury prone as well. Easy, and you know this. Lamb and Wilson are going to be good wide receivers, though, but they're also injury prone. Oh, John Cushit. Hey, John Cushit.
He ate like piece of bread. He got it.
Как он взял? No.
Нет. He ate like a small piece, no?
No. Brasai. Sorry, guys. My dog ate something. Brasai. Нет. Okay. He ate it. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Yes. Yes. It's okay. It's okay. Он тут будет. Он наказан теперь. Я не думаю. Не, он хорошо, он хорошо. Он хорошо, он хорошо. Let me Google, guys. Oh, okay. So they can't. Apparently, they can't eat it. Apparently, sorry guys. Sorry guys. My dog just ate some mozzarella cheese. Yeah, apparently they can eat it. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. All right, let's go back and review some teams. All right, Easy. Running backs, wide receivers, injury prone. Fannin. I don't mind that tight end at all at the 7-10. Price, Pierce, and Kittle. Pierce and Kittle. Bro, why are we drafting a hospital team here? Thanks for reviews, my $50 donation. I got you, man. I'm sorry, bro. Maddie, you know it's all love in here. You know it's all love in here. You know it's all love here. All right, Easy. The best way I can describe your team is a hospital team. Scatterbo's injury prone. Walker's injury prone. Lamb is injured last year. Garrett Wilson was injured last year. Pierce is injured. Kittle's injured. TJ Spears is injured. Brandon Ayuk is, I don't know what's happening with him. There's too many injured players, unfortunately, on this team, brother. Unfortunately. Golden I do like, though, but your bench needs a lot of work. TJ Spears, Bo Nix, Brandon Ayuk. Why are we taking Bo Nix when we have Dak Prescott? There's zero reason for us to take Bo Nix there at all. I took Matthew Stafford because Patrick... Oh, shoot. I took... Let me go ahead. Oh, shit. Someone already... I'll take Hawk here. But I personally took Stafford because Mahomes was injured. So that's my reasoning for that. And I take Franklin with my last pick. But unfortunately, easy. I don't love this team at all. Not only does your flexes are injured, your wide receivers are injured, running backs are injured, quarterback is good, and then tight end is good, but the bench needs a lot of work. I'll probably give this team a 4.2 out of 10. There's too many injury prone people on this team, and I don't like that personally. Easy. All right, let's Crazy. I got you, Crazy. Let me go ahead and take care of your team. Jay Crazy. Josh Allen is going to be a great quarterback. I love where you got him at the 4.8, but don't forget it is a 3-flex league. It is a 3-flex league. McCaffrey and Jeremiah Love are going to be great running backs for you. Love isn't a running back committee, so just be careful with that. Nico and DJ Moore are going to be great wide receivers. Kraft is going to be a good tight end. Then you got Travion Pearson and Romeo Doubs. This is an ugly, ugly, ugly flex room. And I think you know that, Crazy. I think you know how bad that flex room is. Because Travion's competing with Ramondre Stevenson. Travion is not projected to rush a lot. And I don't love that pick for you. But he does have a lot of upside. But now let's look at Ricky Pearsall and Romeo Doubs, right? Pearsall has done nothing in his whole career. Nothing. They also drafted Stribling. They also signed Mike Evans. So I don't like Pearsall at all for you. Romeo Doubs, they just traded for A.J. Brown. Hunter Henry is still there. I don't know how much Romeo Doubs is going to do there as a wide receiver too. He didn't really do much in the Packers as a wide receiver 1. But now he's a wide receiver 2 with the Patriots, and I don't like that at all. Your flex 2 and 3 need a lot of work. Jaden Higgins. So let's just say Pearsall and Romeo Doubs aren't going to be trustworthy, right? Then you're going to have to start Higgins, Tyler Algier. And you can't start either of them because Higgins is a wide receiver 2 with CJ Stroud. Tyler Algier is a running back 2. You can't really do anything. Ferg isn't really a startable flex player because last year when Lamb and Pickens were healthy, he didn't do anything. So it's kind of that's kind of tough. Felix, if you want to review, let me know, Felix. Let me know if you want to review, Felix. I appreciate you for being here. So your bench needs a lot of work, and your flex 2 and 3 need a lot of work. Your flex 1, I would say, also needs a lot of work because Travion is not fully trustworthy there. Unfortunately, I do think I have to give this team a 4.8 out of 10, Jay, because your flexes are really worrisome and your bench is really worrisome. What I would have done if I were you, man, I would have waited for a quarterback until maybe the 6th round. Like, I would rather take a Lamar Jackson at the 6th round than a Josh Allen in the 4th round. That's what I would have done, personally. But to each their own. Tucker Kraft at 7.5, not a bad pick, right? But then I would wait for a Travis Kelce in the 9th round instead of Tucker Kraft in the 7th round because look who you have. You have Ricky Pearsall. And why are we taking Pearsall over Michael Wilson? Why are we taking Pearsall over Wan'Dale Robinson? Over Jacoby Myers? Pearsall has done nothing. Why are we taking Romeo Doubs over Jaden Reed? Who could be the wide receiver 1? He got paid pretty decent amount. Why are we taking Romeo Doubs over Jacoby Myers? There's some picks in here that I don't fully love with what you did. But Jay, shout out to you for being here. I do appreciate it, man. I do appreciate you for being here. Let's go ahead and take care of Felix's team as well. Guys, I will be honest with you guys. That's what you guys want. I can tell you guys lies about how Pearsall is going to have an explosive season. I could tell you guys how Travion is going to be one of the best running backs. And, you know, Ramondre is irrelevant. I could tell you lies about how Romeo Doubs is going to be better than A.J. Brown. All this, blah, 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 blah. But I would rather be honest with you guys and tell you guys how it is instead of lying to you guys and telling you guys what you guys want to hear. Because it does need a lot of work. All right. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take care of Felix's team. All right, Felix. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Felix. Lamar Jackson is phenomenal, man. Josh Jacobs and Judkins are going to be great running backs, but the problem is Judkins is coming off of a terrible injury, and then Josh Jacobs we don't know if he's going to be playing this year. So I got you. Hey, I appreciate you for being here, brother. Respectfully disagree. Hey, if you wanna let us know why, I'm all about hearing different perspectives and different people, what they're saying. If we take a look at what Ricky Pearsall is projected here, he's not projected much. He's projected 675 receiving yards. That's the same receiving yards as a wide receiver 3. It doesn't really do much. 3.5 touchdowns. What is that going to do? We're looking at what, 40 receiving yards a game. So just be a little cautious with that. Is all I'll say. But Lamar is going to be a great quarterback. Josh Jacobs and Judkins, I like them individually, but together it scares me because Judkins is injury prone. Is coming off a terrible injury, and Josh Jacobs, we don't know if he's playing. But Puka and Drake London are going to be elite wide receivers for you. Loveland's going to be a great tight end. Then you got Metcalf, Michael Wilson, and Jordan Addison. I don't mind Metcalf, but then Michael Wilson. I don't like Michael Wilson in my starting lineup. The reason for that is because when Marvin Harrison was healthy last year, Michael Wilson didn't do anything. 1 points, 8 points, 1 points, 4 points, 3 points, 8 points. He didn't really do anything. Jordan Addison didn't do anything last year when Justin Jefferson was healthy. Not only that, they have Juwan Jennings now, and Kyler Murray has never sustained 2 wide receivers in his whole career. He has never sustained 2 wide receivers in his whole career. So be very, very, very careful with Jordan Addison. So let's just say you can't play Jordan Addison, right? You're going to have to play Tyrone Tracy, who's a running back 2, Khalil Shakir, who did nothing last year as a wide receiver 1. And now DJ Moore is there. Denzel Boston, Dylan Sampson. So your bench needs a lot of work because you can't trust any of them to play for Jordan Addison, because Addison's not going to give you those points, unfortunately, with Kyler Murray, because Justin Jefferson is there. They just signed Juwan Jennings. TJ Hawkinson is healthy now. Aaron Jones is healthy now. So just be very, very careful with that. Jacob scares me too, but so far so good. I took Wilson just to be different. I have so many leagues with the same place. I don't blame you for that. In this situation, unfortunately, at the 8-9, I would have maybe took Jacoby Myers over Michael Wilson, but I see why you took Michael Wilson. I see why you took him. He's not a terrible player. Maybe they'll switch it up this year, but unfortunately, from the past, from what I've seen, Michael Wilson's only valuable if Marv gets hurt. Jordan Addison is not going to be sustainable because Kyler has never sustained 2 wide receivers, and your bench does need a lot of work. So I'm probably going to give this team a 5.0 out of 10, Felix. Shout out to you for being here, brother. I appreciate you. And I think that was it, guys. If anybody else needs a review. All right. I appreciate you guys for being here, man. We're doing one more $50 live stream again. Right after this, so make sure you guys join in there. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Moogie, Pickens, Maddie, Felix, Jay Crazy, Duva, Speeve, Papa, Smitty, Easy, and Jason for all drafting with us, man. Shout out to Felix for chatting with us. Shout out to Jay for chatting with us. Shout out to Maddie for chatting with us. Shout out to Brent